Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Floor's yours. There you go. Floor's yours.
And hello, everyone. My name is Cool Noah, Feg Marketing and Design Team Member. And I welcome you to a very special social media push edition of the Marketing AMA. Before we begin, our community would like to have a moment of silence as we leave our bananas at half peel in honor of the great Harambe who passed away 5 years ago today. And for those who lost their bags on February 12th, may we never forget. And so we begin our marketing meeting today with a big thank you to everyone who is participating in our social media push. As a member of the team, I mean, this is the experience of a lifetime to see so many people coming together to feed every gorilla. Many of our social media initiatives, including hashtag I am Feg, the TikTok challenge with the $5,000 first place prize, and the passive income giveaway are all products of our community's hard work and dedication. And we will be talking more about those projects in a moment. But first, I have a very important announcement. Um, just at the top of the AMA, as many of you know, our dev team has been developing the new features for our exchange FegX, and we are proud to announce that FegX 2.0 is set to launch by June 30th, 2021. This new version will have many features, which my teammate Steve Chow will explain further in a moment. Um, Given this important date, we will begin a major marketing push that same week. Starting Independence Day weekend in Times Square, we will be taking control of one of the largest billboards in the world. It's called The Beast, very adequate, to show the world who we are and to thank our community for all the time and effort put into this project. It's because of you that we've been able to achieve so much. We will have team members live on the ground and in Times Square that day, documenting the billboard, and also handing out bananas. So if you're in Times Square, join us, or you can watch in the live feeds that are available online as the marketing team takes over NYC. There are other aspects of our marketing push to discuss surrounding the launch date. However, I would like to go ahead and make sure that we address the new wave of newcomers that have come in today and just explain a little bit more about our token. And the best person to do that is the king gorilla of AMAs himself, Mr. RTR Crypto. Go ahead and take it away, bro.
Thanks for the lovely introduction, brother. So I'll speak a little bit about the tokenomics and some of the functionalities on FegX, and a little bit about how ROX token and Smart DeFi is going to integrate into our ecosystem. So we, most of us here know, and the new people coming in trying to educate, Feg is a deflationary token. So every time somebody does a buy, sell, or transfer, there's a 2% tax. Of that 2% tax, a portion of it goes to the burn address, and a portion of that goes to the community. On the Ethereum side, about 57.8% of it goes to the burn address of the 2% that's taxed, and the other 42% goes to the community. And as the burn address gets larger, it'll actually consume more and more of the 2% tax, making this a hyperdeflationary token, putting positive price pressure on the token itself. And so it decreases the circulating supply at a faster rate. The ROX token, when it launches, which I'll circle back to, actually will be using 0.5% of its transaction fees to buy and sell FEG tokens to help push that burn as well. So that's another way that the token will actually, that is more to create more deflation in the token itself. Outside of that, we have our Feg Exchange. You can find that on feg.exchange or fegexchange.com, and you'll be able to trade on there. It's a multi-chain decentralized exchange. You'll see right now that we have Feg token, Tri Finance, and Richie on the exchange. As the updates for FegX rolls out into version 2, as Cool Noah stated, it's going to be coming out by the end of June. We'll have an automated pairing functionality on there to where more tokens will be able to list themselves onto the exchange without having to go through the team document. Right now, FedRox has been updating in the back end many of the smart contracts, and he's going to be rolling all of these functions out with Tomi, who's integrating all the user interface aspects of them and beta testing them currently but all of them are looking really good. I personally have beta tested the Smartswap functionality and the F-wrapping, and things are looking really good on the beta testing site. So in regards to the functionality on the exchange, we have staking, and the staking is for transaction validation. The reward system for putting your tokens on the exchange for doing so is 0.12% of every sell transaction fee on the exchange. And that's not just for FEG token, that's for every token that ever lists on the exchange. So as we add 50, 100, 1,000, and so on, more and more rewards will be pushed to the staking reward system. And those reward systems are split based off of the Ethereum blockchain and the tokens on the Binance Smart Chain. So if you put your tokens in, your FEG ERC20 tokens, which are on the Ethereum side, then you're going to be earning FETH in rewards. And if you have been putting on the Binance Smart Chain side for staking, you'll earn FBNB for rewards. And those rewards will be claimable under the staking tab on the exchange. From there, you'll also be earning your frictionless rewards that come to your wallet, which are usually in FEG tokens. But in this, when you're staking, those rewards will actually be auto-converted at the US dollar value into FETH or FBNB, as I mentioned, based off of the chain. And those rewards, I'll circle back to the FBNB in just a moment, or to the F-wrapping rewards in a moment, but those rewards need to be claimed in order to earn the frictionless rewards for F-wrapping. And I'll get into that reward system in just a moment. So those, like I said, auto-converted at the US dollar value into FETH or FBNB, and those can be claimed under the staking tab. Then you'll also, the Smart DeFi functionality, where the ROX token will be launched on, every token that ever launches on Smart DeFi is going to have a 0.12% transaction fee for every sell, and that will be pushed to the staking rewards for FEG token stakers based off of the chain that token is on. If it's on the Ethereum side, it'll go to the FEG ETH staking pool. If it's on the Binance Smart Chain side, it'll go to the FEG BSC side. So there's multiple ways. 0.12% of every sell on FegX, every token ever, 0.12% of every token ever launched on Smart DeFi, the new technology that I'll get into in a moment that FegRox developed. Plus, you're getting your frictionless rewards. The liquidity pools for and in staking, there's no impermanent loss. There is a 2% tax when you move in or out of staking, or into and out of liquidity pool, into and out of Smartswap. Any of these functionalities, any movement of the token will burn, so just be aware of that. Liquidity pool for FEG, it's 0.2% of every, for the transactions within that pool. Other tokens that list on our exchange in the future, they'll be able to bypass the staking and make 0.35% liquidity pool rewards instead of doing a staking if they so choose. But all the tokens on the exchange will be able to do staking and liquidity pools. When you're doing liquidity pool, we have one and two-sided, which means on the one-sided liquidity pool, you can just do liquidity for just FEG tokens, or you can pair those with FETH or FBNB, and it'll balance out a little bit better. From my understanding, there's a little bit more impermanent loss when you're doing one-sided than the two-sided. And I know that this is kind of technical, but because of all the information we're pushing out today, we'll answer some of these questions if there is any at the end of the AMA. So there's a little bit more impermanent loss with the one-sided than the two-sided on liquidity pools, but that's how that functionality works for the rebalancing. In regards to the Smartswap technology that FegRox developed, what will happen for that is that's going to be an ecosystem that's internal. You'll have an internal balance inside of Smartswap, and you'll have your regular external balance. Once the tokens go inside to the Smartswap ecosystem, you'll be able to swing trade back and forth between FETH, FBNB, and FEG tokens, or any other token can do it as well on the exchange. I'm just using FEG as an example. You'll be able to swing trade without a 2% tax. So there's no 2% tax at that point. If you do move tokens, as I mentioned, inside of Smartswap or out FEG tokens, you'll get a 2% tax when you're moving that. But trading inside, there is none. Also, there's a 40% reduced gas fee for trading inside of those. It's up to 40%. And so we've tested that functionality, and we actually had one of the, world record for the lowest gas fee for a transaction in the Smartswap functionality. And you can find that on the FAQ document, the link for that actually. Outside of the Smartswap, we have Smart DeFi that's coming out. And I mentioned that ROX token will be the first token that launches on that technology. This is a super innovative technology that FegRox developed that is essentially the token owns its own liquidity. It is its own decentralized exchange. There's no way to rug pull it because nobody owns the liquidity of it. and it doesn't need any particular decentralized exchange or centralized exchange to interact with it. It just needs a user interface, any UI, to engage and to interact with the token. So this is going to make the DeFi space change the game entirely. It's going to make the DeFi space a safe place. I know many of us have been rugged. Many of us know people who have been rugged. And as this is a non-regulated space, this is a new form of cryptocurrency that will take away a lot of the risk behind trading in this space. And so I think that's really great. And I appreciate that FegRox is, doing everything he can to make this space much safer over time. Outside of that, we have several updates that are coming in regards to our FegX itself. There is a Feg chart that is being developed. It's a software that FegRox funded, and it is. I looked at some pictures of it yesterday, and they have candlestick charting already. And so we also made a deal with TradingView, and they're allowing us to use their their functionalities on our new system. So everything for Feg charting, all the tokens on FegX will be the only tokens that you're able to track on FegChart. And that does not include the FWrap tokens, only the tokens that are listed on FegX will be there. Outside of that, all the different functionalities are being integrated and updated. FegRox, as I mentioned, is doing the smart contracts, and he's going to be pushing those out with the auto pairing. Things are going to start to move at a relatively quick rate. So this majority of the updates I just mentioned are done. So I'd like to hand off back to the marketing team if any of you guys have any other updates you'd like to push out. Oh, I didn't get to the FWrapping functionality. I apologize. There's so many different things on this exchange. So the FWrap, let me explain that for one moment. So the FWrapping, anytime somebody does a buy or a sell transaction on FegX, you'll have a wrapping and an unwrapping on the back end. Right now, we have a two-step buying process, right? So you buy, you're going to take your Ethereum, you're going to FWrap it into FETH or FBNB if you do Binance side, and then you buy Feg tokens. We're changing that to an automated one-click purchase, so that'll be coming out on the exchange, and it's going to wrap in the background. Anytime somebody does a wrap or an unwrap, there's 1% of that gets taken out and pushed to the FWrapping pool. So if I'm taking Ethereum and I want to buy Feg on the Ethereum side, I'm going to take ETH, I'm going to wrap it. If I have one ETH and I wrap it, I'm going to receive 0.99 FETH. And that's because 0.01 ETH, which is 1% of that Ethereum, is going to go to the FWrapping pool. And that's going to be divided amongst the FWrapping pool holders based off of the amount of tokens that they have wrapped. So it's all based off of the number that you have. Same with staking. All the reward systems are based off of how much you have based off the percentage that you own of those pools. The same thing with the Feg token frictionless distribution. So that 1% will go to the community. So it's right now for FBNB, it's roughly 200% APY. For Ethereum, it's 120% APY. So as we know that FegRox has put out contracts for numerous tokens on the Ethereum side and the Binance Smart Chain side. And with that list, you can find the list on the FAQ document on fegtoken.com, but you'll be able to actually see that he's got BUSD, USDT, USDC, we have FUNI, FCake, Binance Pegged, XRP, Cardano, DOT, all these different tokens, BTCB, all these different tokens that are going to be potentially used for pairs over time. And this really helps to expand and take ancient tokens, right? Ancient tokenomics, we can call it, because we're innovative and we completely changed the game with this frictionless reward system and deflationary concept. But we can take these tokens of the past and allow them to start earning tokens in a frictionless way on our exchange. And this is super innovative because nobody's done this. We're the first ones to integrate this kind of technology. And we're taking these old tokens and creating a new way to earn passive income for them through FegX. And you don't even have to trade on FegX in order to do this, which is, there's no real reason why anybody would not want to FWrap these tokens, because everybody who holds Bitcoin and XRP and Cardano, these are like hodlers. People, majority of them are hodlers. They like to hold. And if you're holding, you may as well be earning passive income for it. So as more tokens list on the exchange, they have the option to base pair with all these different tokens. And when those tokens base pair on the exchange, when people are wrapping and unwrapping, they're going to be earning rewards in the FWrap token that they're holding. So those will be frictionless. They'll go directly to their wallet over time. So that's also super innovative. Now, I'm completely finished with FegX for right now. Outside of that and the automated one-step one-click purchase. So if the marketing team would like to jump back in and give us some more updates on those.
Yeah, certainly RTR, and to all you top feggers out there, I'm Steve Chaff and the marketing team, marketing lead for my sins, and we've got lots to talk about tonight, and we've also got a very exciting special guest in the room who I'm going to bring in just a short minute. Now, I'm asking Tanner or Chris to step up now and just give you a brief taste of the competitions we've got going around now in FEG, in our ecosystem. Tanner or Chris, can you step in, please? I guess that's a no. Right, I will carry on myself then. Right, so before I get into the competitions, we'll give Tanner a second to sort out his audio.
They may be muted.
They may be muted. Tanner's muted, RTR. Come on, do your job, mate. Do your job.
I got it.
Right, go ahead, Tanner. Tell us all about TikTok and what we're doing.
I don't see his hand up, so that's the problem I'm facing here.
I just unmuted him, RT.
Yeah, he's texting me saying he's muted, RT.
Somebody unmuted him already.
He's probably experiencing issues with the voice.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
There you go, Tanner. You've got the floor, Tanner.
Wonderful. I found if you are muted, you have to go out of the voice chat and then come back in, just for future reference. Super excited for TikTok. Obviously had our post on TikTok, been doing on Twitter. Obviously main details are pinned in the group here, but we actually have a $5,000 first place prize, a $1,000 second place prize, and a $500 third place prize. So this contest is really designed to give back to the community. Obviously, everyone knows feed every gorilla. So we were trying to think of funny and creative things to do. So within TikTok, if you just want to make a video, use the hashtag #IamFeg, tag FEG.token, and follow us. You'll actually be entered in to win. Obviously, no purchase necessary, anything, just something creative. And the marketing team will come together and pick our top 3 favorites and go from there. So this contest will actually go until June 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be announcing a winner. I'll make a post on TikTok about it. Additionally, we'll be in the Telegram announcing the winner. So I don't know if I missed anything there or any direct questions, but I can answer anything for the next couple minutes.
No, thank you very much, Tanner. So there you go, guys. This $5,000. Now, come on, it's for a TikTok video that's Feg related, gorilla related, and crypto related. $5,000 for making one TikTok video. If that doesn't wet everybody's lips, I don't know what is. So get your videos in, guys. All the details are pinned on the main chat, and it's really exciting. And it's not, there's a second and third award for the prize as well. So get those videos in. We want to make our TikTok oven ready and get the best content and do it some justice. So yeah, get those in now. Right, okay, there is other competitions going on right now. We've got a t-shirt design competition, and there's also, the first prize is 5 BNB. Second prize is 3 BNB, and the booby prize is 1 BNB, and that's just design a Feg design t-shirt competition, and those designs are going to be on a Google document and in the store for you to buy, and the lucky person will get the merch for free. Right, okay, that's competitions kind of out the way. Right, what's in Steve Chaz's inbox? What's the marketing team on with right now? What kind of projects and who we're reaching out to? Celebrities, contacts, influencers, and all the rest of it, sportsmen and the like. Right, okay, so we've also already mentioned the Times Square billboards and the beast. As Cool Noah correctly describes, this is going to be absolutely huge. Yeah, it's been done before, but it's not been done the way we plan to do it, guys. No. We're going to do this it's going to be a multi-international operation with other billboards in scope. and other big picture moments on that day. So this is going to be epic. So we need you all to take part in that, and you'll see the epic pictures on the day. What else have we got? Letterman jackets. So we've got some Feg embossed and logoed up Letterman jackets, and we've got a host of celebrities and people in the music industry who we're going to give those out to. We've got 5 in commission right now, and it's really exciting to where they're going to end up. And I'm sure you'll be pretty stoked when you see the celebs wearing the Letterman jackets. What else have we got? Duncan Ferguson came to my house and bought a reasonable, shall we say, amount of Feg last week. Duncan Ferguson, you won't know him over the pond in the US, but he's a big celebrity, big sportsman over in the UK and Europe. He's the assistant manager of Everton FC, and he's an absolute Premier League legend. He's given us full access to Everton FC training ground, facilities, Goodison on a match day, and there's a number of international strikers and players in that dressing room who I hope to speak about Feg and convince them that we are the future of investments and the future of DeFi when I learn them what DeFi is. So else have we got? Peterborough FC, another soccer team, have reached out to us, and they're really keen on doing something with us, a partnership, looking at LED boards on the first match day of the season in a few months' time. Also, maybe a section of the supporters wearing FEG Gorilla logo masks, and that might get us in the Guinness Book of Records for the most amount of people wearing a gorilla mask in a stadium. So yeah, that'll be good coverage, and there's lots of opportunities to explore with both of those soccer clubs. So what else have we got? Just fresh in today, a song, a brand new song, Eat the Dips, is coming by an artist called Rare. You got to get to know this guy. He's really good. He reached out to me through one of his friends. I paid him a little bit of Feg out of my own wallet because it's that good. Highly addictive song, and you're going to be hearing a lot more about it. And he's also promised to produce us another one very soon. So yeah, exciting times. What else have we got? So the big players. You want to know about the big players, influencers, and big celebs we've got, and what they're going to do for us. Right, Mark D'Amelio. You probably, a few of you had heard this before. We've kind of well publicized it, that Mark's in a private TG FEG group, and he's waiting for the how to buy videos. Now these guys are crucial going forward. We have waited a couple of weeks because we want to get them right, and the how to buy, where to buy, and all about Feg videos are really close to the door, and we've got a fantastic team working on those right now. We've got Solate and one of our new designers, Dubo. These are 2 really good guys, and they're working around the clock to get these oven ready to hand out to Mark D'Amelio, Andre Berto, the boxer, 2 times world champion. These guys have got their friends ready and waiting, but we can't just hand over. Hey, you've got to go to pancakeswap, download MetaMask, set your slippage. We need to give these guys and their contacts some graphics and some how-to vids that are fit for purpose. They can just hand over and say, there you go, that's how you buy it. So that's really exciting because we've kind of been waiting a couple of weeks to get in position with those. And they won't just be them 2, Mark D'Amelio and Andre Berto, High Res, Juicy J, Jake Paul, are all waiting to give the contacts these how-to videos. So they are really crucial going forward. Right, what else have we got? So influencer-wise, Crypto Royals, we've just booked them today. So you'll be seeing those influencers talking all about your favorite token, FEG, very soon. Bleeding Crypto, he reached out this week. He saw myself and RTR in our last live AMA with Crypto J. It went really well, and Bleeding Crypto has offered to do something very similar, and we'll be doing that and recording that, both myself and RTR, in the next coming days. Wes Spencer, you'll have seen him produce a couple of videos for us in the last week or so. Wes is a really keen Fegger, and he loves FEG, and he's a really vital member of the marketing team and also one of our own influencers. So yeah, there's a lot more going on, guys. There's just so much going on. We've had meetings this week. What kind of meetings of the likes of RTR, Malarkey, myself from admin had this week. Now I can't say too much on these because we're in private talks with certain people, so I certainly won't be giving you any names or too much context because it is kind of private and top secret. But I can give you a flavour and an insight to just the level of conversation or where they're at. So what would take us forward? It's the ease, just like the how-to videos. It's the easiness on how you buy FEG, and that's all down to maybe getting a fiat partner, putting your fiat straight into Feg X, straight in the exchange as a switch as you go, and you put your fiat money in, and you end up with BNB or Ethereum, and then you can buy your Feg straight away on Feg X. That's where we need to go. These meetings have been really positive. These guys had 4 or 5 other partners, other tokens or currencies in their scope, and they are Feggers. They love Feg. The big business guys, they've got a lot of contacts, a lot of experience. The license is actually pending for this, and we're really positive. But it's very early days, but it would be, as you all know, it will be a game changer. So we'll see where that one goes. We've had 3 or 4 phone calls with quite big investment groups also this week. Again, I can't give you too many details, but I can tell you that personally, I've been involved, and again, very positive talks. And these kind of big investors, they don't really sniff around tokens under a market cap of say 2 billion. And the fact that they've reached out to us, the fact they want to move it forward, just tells you about the kind of traction and the level that Feg has reached right now across the population and growing across the world. Right, okay, so where are we this week? So I'll tell you where we are this week. We've been recovering faster than any other currency, faster than any other crypto, and I am proud of FEG. I am proud of the community. I'm proud of the team. And I'm so thankful to Feg Rocks for giving us this beautiful ecosystem that he's built, and he's built to succeed. I was harping on to you guys on AMAs and live shows for the last week, saying the markets, the markets took a dip, bit of a correction across, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, and the whole kind of stock market, that we would suck all these sellers up because we are the strongest token. Well, it just appears that I was right, because we've had the kind of epic recovery that FEG and its holders saw in the last 3 or 4 days has been absolutely astounding, and it has blown me away. All my words, all my big words, all came true. With 150, 160% recoveries, when a lot of our competitors were languishing in around the 10, 30, 40%. So yeah, that's positive. That's about as positive as it gets when you're in a dip and a market correction, and your token, your currency, your family is doing the best. So yeah, really good. So why are we top of the charts? What's making Steve Cha say that we've just had such a recovery? Well, pancakeswap, uniswap, we were top. BSC network, top. Coinzilla, CoinGecko, Twitter for interactions, top. Now this is no mistake. This is no fluke. This is the fact that we are strong and we are known for our durability on our products, and that is still yet to fully be functionality on the exchange to be realized. But when that is, can you imagine where we're going to be, guys? So yeah, it's just really exciting times. Right, I could harp on and talk all night, like you know I could, but like I said before, I told you at the beginning, we do have a very, very special guest, and that's my good friend Picasso from FOMO Labs. And I want to introduce Picasso. He's a great guy, and he's got some really exciting news for us. And I don't know if are you ready, Picasso? Hello, Picasso.
I think he just went out to come back.
He would have been muted. He had this.
He's unmuted. He's just I think he might be having difficulty with his mic.
No problem. Right.
Give him just a sec.
We'll give him a second. So I don't want to spoil it for him because I know a little bit about this, but no one knew as much as Picasso. So we'll just wait for him just a short second.
While he gets his mic fixed, I will say that this morning I had a conversation with Andre Berto, and we were discussing FOMO Labs and the possible creation of an NFT from FOMO for Andre. Oh, there he is. There's the man himself.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I was having some mic troubles there. Thank you for the intro, Steve, and lovely to be here with the Feg family. How is everyone today?
Good, bro. Excited for this NFT drop.
Yeah, we're very excited, Picasso. Take it away. Give us the magic, Picasso. Give us the magic.
Brilliant. So for everyone who doesn't know us, I'm CEO of FOMO Lab. My name's Picasso. Happy to be here. Just to give a bit of a background, I've actually been part of the Feg family since probably around 600 members. So this is very much an extension of the Feg family. A little bit about what we do and why we've been given this platform today, which I'm very grateful for. To Feg Rocks is a good friend of mine, and RTR Crypto and Steve. FOMO Lab is a full suite DeFi NFT platform. We're also a management company and a creation studio. We are actually experts at bringing blockchain projects to life and actually offering blockchain services at scale. So a few of the examples of what we've done in the few short weeks we've been live with Rox's support. Our first few drops, as Steve was talking about, it's really important to get the real life sort of celebrities and football clubs on board, and we're a strong believer of that. So if you look at our past 6 weeks, our first drop announced in Forbes magazine. So if you type in FOMO Lab and you type in Forbes, you'll see Tyson Fury, the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. That was our first announcement to the world. We then went on to announce further partnerships. So a Porsche signed by Rick Ross, that's also been NFT'd by the guys at the Miami Crypto Experience, really good friends of ours. And we're only 6 weeks in, guys. We've just announced the first NFT ticketing system for Brendan Schwab. We are actually doing his podcast. We'll be all over his socials in the next couple of days, or perhaps in the next week when we announce it. If you type in Brendan Schwab NFT, you'll see FOMO Lab there. We also have a very, very special drop, and I'll go onto the Feg drop very shortly. We also have a very, very special drop on Monday coming with a Palace from the 808 Mafia. Now, if you don't know who Palace is, again, Google it, guys. He's #1 in the world right now with Young Thug, and he's also working on the Migos album. And funnily enough, one of the Migos tracks, I think it's track number 3 featuring Future, is actually called Picasso. So, we're making waves in the space. And I really want to talk a bit about what this means for the Feg community. Now, anybody could do the Feg NFTs, but it wouldn't do it justice, right? Because you've got worldwide stars tweeting you. You have boxers such as Andre Berto, and we fit in right in there. Through my personal contacts, we're plugged in with the top 6 football clubs in pretty much any league you can imagine. So you've got the Premier League, you've got the La Liga, and even advancing out into South America and some of the Brazilian leagues. So we're very well positioned in the celebrity space. And yeah, I think it's a really a massive honor for us really to do the Feg NFTs. We will take a moment, I believe, RTR, to pause the chat so everyone can admire what kind of NFTs are going to be dropped.
I just paused it, and I just dropped the video into the token chat.
You are amazing as always, RTR. So yeah, if everyone can have a check of the NFTs. Now, these are going to be super, super rare, guys. There's only 500 made of the King Kong NFT, and I'm sure one of you are going to want to get hold of it. Now, this is the prelude almost to the Feg card game. Now, this will be the first card game, the first real proper card game in the DeFi space, and it will lead on to a further series of animatable short clips and videos. There may be a weekly or monthly program, a Feg program, an animated program that you have to have Feg to view. So some of the drops, including these Feg NFTs, you have to have these in your wallet to access certain parts of sort of the Feg ecosystem. This is brand new technology. Of course, as you've got people like Feg Rocks leading the way in this space, we can only do our best to try and complement that as much as possible. So yeah, guys, check out the preview in the bottom there, and we'll take some comments afterwards and some thoughts. But for now, it will just be me talking to myself for a while and letting you guys know a bit more about it. So if you can see there, there's a few previews of the King Kong, the Queen Kong. You've also got Prince Kong. This has been designed and made by the FEG team and the FEG admins. So really have to give a lot of credit there. Also, if you check the soundtrack in the background, I know you may not play it while I'm on the voice chat, but that's actually produced by Gunboy from the 808 Mafia. Now, it's all about intrinsic value, guys, and I really want to make this point. A lot of people in the DeFi space are making projects for the sake of projects, NFTs for the sake of NFTs. What we're missing here is the intrinsic value. Now, when we did the Tyson Fury NFT, the value is that you get the fungible item and the non-fungible item together. With the FEG NFTs, the intrinsic value here is you're going to have perhaps world-class #1 producers producing the soundtracks. You've got the best NFT creators in the space, and that's us, FOMO Lab. And the intrinsic value is off the charts because, one, this is the most popping DeFi project in the space. We're just about to break through 100,000 members, guys, and that is phenomenal. Soon we'll have an issue with Telegram not allowing us enough people into the chat, but we'll face that hurdle when it comes to it. So from FOMO Lab's point of view, it's part of our job to align FEG with some of these top range celebrities. I know Steve very kindly mentioned that Duncan Ferguson from Everton. That's absolutely fantastic. I know you guys have been working with Andre Berto, which is great as well. I think what we can do is actually bring it up a level and get you to the elite level of endorsement by celebrities. And like I said, we are an old time holder. We are OG FEG holders. We've been in since minus 1,000 people in this chat. And yeah, we've continued to support the project the whole way through. And this will continue to support the project in, raising capital for FEG and the brilliant FEG team who will then redistribute that capital through marketing, really. So just to touch on the final few points, guys, I don't want to take up everyone's time too much. If you guys could send forward our latest drop that's going over in on Monday. So that's with Palace from 808 Mafia. And these guys are absolutely amazing, guys. And, only in the FOMO Lab community, in the FEG community, can you have #1 producers in your voice chat. You can ask them questions yourself. We really are sort of monopolizing the space with FEG leading the way. FOMO Lab's right behind, as well as our other partners, Gold Farm as well. I'm sure you know about them. So yeah, if you could pop in if you just pause the chat for a sweet second there, please, RTR. And if we could drop in just the 3 videos I've sent you for the NFT drops we've got coming up, just so you can see the quality. A bit about this drop as well, just like it will be with the FEG NFTs. You're going to be able to own these beats, guys. You can sell them to your favorite rappers. They usually go for 15 to 20,000 per go. They're being priced very, very cheap. So it's all about the resale market. Same with the FEG NFTs. You're going to be able to buy them and then really resell them at a higher price. Personally, I would never sell my FEG NFTs because they're going to be worth so much in the future. Like Steve said, you're going to be setting records with the most gorillas in a stadium. What do you think will happen to the value of the NFTs? Because everyone wants to hold these in their wallet. There's going to be loads of special airdrops attributed to people who hold it. So yeah, if we could just get that in the chat. I'm just going to double check if you've popped that in there for now.
I just loaded those last 3 that you sent me.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, brilliant. If you can just perhaps get that pause. Okay, they're brilliant. They're all in there. So if you have a look through those guys, obviously you can tell who those celebrities are. You've got one of Young Thug there from this iconic album cover. The beat comes with the art. So once you own the beat, it's yours forever. You can monetize it. You can sell it. Each beat goes for $15,000 to $20,000 per pop. And you're getting it a lot cheaper, guys. My favorite that right there out of these is the Gunna beat, the bottom one. When we open the chat up, obviously you can have a play, you can have a listen. You have a chance to own these beats. Now, if we can take this ethos and apply it to the FEG NFTs, you can imagine what kind of intrinsic value we're going to be sort of embedding into the FEG NFTs. Now, they're very, very limited, guys, the FEG NFTs and the Palace NFTs. There's only 389. But the FEG ones, I'm going to say there's probably releasing in around 2 weeks. So these are going to be the prelude to the card game. So the FEG card game is going to be absolutely crazy. There's nothing like it in the whole of the space. So yeah, really,
this is so exciting. The game is so exciting. I've seen a little tiny preview, Picasso, and I am super hyped for this. Super stoked.
I think so, and they're so limited. Do you reckon you'll be able to get one of those NFTs, Steve?
if I don't, like a Rocks token, I'll be very disappointed. Life will be over.
I know, yeah, you can have all the Feg in the world, but you need to have the Feg NFT. I mean, you've seen a preview of some of them, and even down to the bananas, they all look amazing, guys. So, I think we've got a lot in store for everybody. I think the Feg card game is going to cause massive waves. We're talking, we want to take this to the level of Pokemon, to the level of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think nothing less than that is worth it for Feg. It's such a big community. It's a titan in the game, really. But yeah, I really want to thank you guys for allowing me to come in and share a bit about what's going on with Feg. We are the official partner for Feg for NFTs, directly commissioned by Rox himself. So if you could pop over to our chat and show some support on this journey, I'm sure we'll be in this chat very often, and just giving you guys updates, and of course releasing the NFTs in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind plugging us a quick TD at me FOMO lab there, RTR, if you could pop our group link in, that would be great, so everyone can have a quick look. And we'll be providing day-by-day updates on Feg. I know it gets really crazy in here, and we love it. This is the community to be in. But if you want day-by-day updates on the Feg NFTs, and perhaps some knowledge on when they're dropping, and you want to have a bit of a say as well, and we can take on any sort of recommendations the Feg family have got, feel free to pop into the chat, and we're more than happy to answer your questions. And yeah, guys, I'd love to hear a bit of feedback from you guys after the chat opens on what you think about those beats, what you think about the Feg NFTs, and what you think about the exclusive Palace drop. Just to have a quick touch on why it's so exclusive. So I talk daily with companies like Warner, Universal, you name it, any of the top record labels. I speak to them daily with multiple artists. Now with the Palace drop, he's actually, I wouldn't say out of contract, he's always in contract because he's so hot. Honestly, he's so in demand, but he has a small gap, so maybe a month, maybe 2 months, where he's I know it's a multi-million-dollar deal with Warner, I believe. So we've got 2 months where the record label doesn't own their music. Now you have to imagine, they're producing the Migos album, they're producing the Kodak Black tracks, the Young Thug, Future, all the top names, Drake. I could carry on and spoil you guys with names, and these are our connection bases, guys, and these are the people working together with the Feg community. So I think if we can all show support to the other partners in the project, and all the other DeFi projects that are partnering with Feg, I believe we're all DeFi royalty at this point. So no, brilliant. I'm very happy with the time allowed for me to come and speak today. I have to thank you again, Feg Rocks, Steechar, and RTR Crypto. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I've got more than enough time for all of you.
Hey, thanks,
appreciate it, bro. Yeah, super exciting.
Yeah, brilliant. And I'll make sure I'll be quiet now, and I'll give more time to some of the other people putting their hands up, because there's quite a lot.
I'm going to be banging on your door, Picasso, because at FEG Feed Every Gorilla, we've got the product, we've got the exchange, and we're built to succeed. But you guys have got the marketing and the contacts, that we've grown organically. You guys are a bit different, but we are partners, and we can feed off each other, and I'm sure we're working a lot together.
Steve, you guys could ask us for any contact, and I'm sure we'd do it in a moment, because we support, we're massive Feg holders ourselves, as you found out, and anything you guys need, whether it's, I know Duncan Ferguson's brilliant, but we could get you in with the head board of Everton, no problem. So just let us know, whatever you need, and brilliant. And also, guys, I just want to thank you all again, and I love you guys, love the Feg family. See you soon.
Well, thanks for coming in.
All right. Any closing remarks on the marketing side for the marketing team here, and then we can stop this initial recording and move on to the Q&A recording.
Yeah, we can kind of close this now, RTR. There is more coming out every day, as you guys know. Listen to the chat, the pulse, the voice chat. We are updating you guys in the community like about every 24 hours with some decent updates. I know you all want when Moon, when Lambo, a fully finished exchange yesterday, and hey, so do we. But we're all working from the top down, and that's Feg Rocks down. We're all working as hard as we can to bring it to you. So yeah, that's about me done, RTR. So you can clear the floor.
Can I add something else?
Yeah,
as well?
sorry, Chris.
No worries. No, thank you everybody for being here. You know, we've shown massive growth on social media. Keep in mind the FEG token, the passive income giveaway was launched overnight and will be going until June 18th. So 3 weeks. Make sure you put your entries in. There's daily entries. There's no cost. There's no purchase necessary to win, and we're giving away $5,000 in FEG prizes. There's gonna be 3 winners of $1,000, 3 of 500, 2 of a $200 prize, and one person will be lucky to win $100. It's better than nothing, but that was from the raffle. That was part of the unclaimed pool that the winner didn't come in and claim on time. So we're using that.
Chris, the winner came forward 2 days ago. He was called.
Oh, that's right.
McBrid. He was called. He must have been. I think he was ice hole fishing in Alaska for the last month, and that's why he didn't see the million kind of post to say he'd won the big competition. And unfortunately for McBrid, he was a bit late to claim his prize. But from the bottom of our hearts, we didn't want to see the first raffle winner go without anything, even though it was a 48-hour claim period that he missed. So we give him £1,000 worth of FEG yesterday. He's done a bit of a write-up for us. He's done the hashtag #IamFeg, and he's a very content and happy man. So that's kind of a happy ending to not finding the winner of the first raffle. So sorry about that, Chris. You can take it away.
No, yeah. Congratulations to the individual. Definitely, I forgot about that. Apologize. There's been a lot going on in the marketing team. But no, I just want to step in. I was driving earlier, so I couldn't hop in. But I just want to say thank you to the community for your active participation on the social media push with the hashtag #IamFeg, the #IamFeg contest. Don't forget there's a TikTok contest as well as this going on concurrently. So there's 2 different contests going on. I know it's a lot, but it's just more opportunities for the community to win prizes and get towards financial freedom faster. Because we're all very early. We're all very fortunate to be here right now in this space this early. So thanks for your time, everybody.
Agreed. And that #IamFeg video was awesome.
Yeah.
If anybody's seen it online.
Yeah, Dubo did an incredible job with his team.
Yep.
All right, guys. So yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in and listening to this. I'm gonna just end this initial recording, and then we'll start up a Q&A recording so this one get pushed out live on YouTube.